legendary Ego Valley has returned. We're going to address some real shit in this video. If you don't like real shit, scram. Don't watch my shit. I'm not Ego right now. I'm Ego Valley. I'm only doing this once. Yeah. You sound like a bitch. Shut the fuck up. We about to hit y'all with that kill shot. Rihanna just hit me on the text last week. Hickey's on her neck. You just dissed me on perplex? Let's get it. Wait, you just dissed me on perplex? Compliment me in the line? We about to hit y'all with that kill shot. Damn, son, saying isn't mad, but isn't. All right. We gonna talk about it. The livest live stream, believe it. I'm gonna hurt some feelings. Grab your seatbelt, smash the like button. Oh my gosh. And I will catch some bodies. Listen. Your reply got the crowd yelling, ooh. Out petty who? Out Kelly who? But I'm 45 and I'm still outselling you. By 28, I had 3 albums that are blue. Now let's talk about something I don't really do. Go in someone's daughter's mouth, steals food. But you're a fucking molehill. I'm gonna make a mountain out of you. Hold chill. Acting like you put the chrome barrel to the gun, man. Let's get it. Oh my gosh. Listen, people. Smash the like button. Can't leave boxing alone. The game needs me. There's a lot going on, First of all, a lot of people are trying to turn an otherwise great event, meaningful fight to boxing into some, like usual, race war, gang war, turf war, right? We not having it. Let new media step in. We're going to address some real shit in this video. Now, for starters, there's a lot of people who came out the woodwork, like Anthony Joshua's supporters. If you just support Anthony Joshua, that's great. That's awesome. Nobody has no beef with that. We have no quarrels with that. But these man fans is ridiculous. Tyson Fury, even if you had him winning, which is fine. If you had Wilder winning, that's fine. If you had it a draw, that's fine. But you got to understand, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and Tyson Fury, they are the two that locked horns and made this possible. This doesn't somehow benefit Joshua in terms of, like, people are celebrating, like Joshua fans, they're celebrating as if he fought either. He didn't fight either guy. It's no different than when I worked at Lowe's. If my coworker gets a promotion and they bump up and boost his pay $1.50 an hour, what the fuck that got to do with me? It's not like a package deal. Like, we get a raise, motherfucker, he got a promotion. So we have to dead that real quick. That's the easy one. That's an easy point to dead. I don't know where this confidence is coming from the man fans of Anthony Joshua, as if he did anything. He literally, the outcome with Fury and Wilder, that's their business. Whether you thought Fury won or you thought Wilder won, draw, whatever, that's their business. It had nothing to do with AJ. None of that was made possible by Team Joshua. In fact, they were the ones who were sliding the fight, saying Fury wasn't ready. Eddie Hearns and several. AJ made his prediction several times and said Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder was going to knock off Fury. Then after Fury has this, resilient, crazy Hollywood movie type performance, right? The underdog, Cinderella man, Russell Crowe shit, right? Then Joshua want to come out, oh yeah, they picked you because they thought you were weak and they thought you were done. They thought you were finished. You thought he was finished. You predicted Wilder to knock him out. What are we talking about, man? Man, I'm on that Red Dead Redemption. So that, like, I don't understand this affinity, like, where people are, like, somehow linking this to a win for Joshua didn't win anything. He's the same. He fought Povetkin. That's the last guy he fought. A guy who failed 2 drug tests in the same year. And I'm not excusing drugs are drugs, but cocaine is not a PED. It's not, You're not living right if you're a professional athlete and you're on cocaine. I've never done it, you know, but it's not like, I mean, unless you want some Scarface shit, you know, it's not really a PED. I guess it could be if the night of the fight you have, like, you know, you laced up with cocaine, because cocaine can numb you. You know, you seen movies like Blow, I can't feel my fate, you know, something like that. But I think Tyson Fury was doing more extra. I don't think it was in competition. I think he was, you know, doing his nose candy or whatever outside of competition. You know, like I said, unless you want some Scarface, huh? Okay, you fucking cockroaches, huh? You piece of shit, man. You know, unless you want some, you know, Tony Montana, man, huh? So that's the reality of it. Speaking of Joshua is a champion because of Tyson Fury. Block Rodolfo. Oh my gosh, my shooters are so on point. They be shoot to kill, man, bro. I didn't even get the order out and they did it. You know, we not playing no games. You know, you're not coming over here disrespecting the host. That's not gonna happen. So good luck with that. You know. But anyway, speaking of Joshua is real life a champion from not fighting either of those two guys. And, you know, he's really a champion because of Tyson Fury. See, we got to do the track record, right? We got to look through the track record. Deontay Wilder is the only guy with the belt in the division other than AJ. And subsequently, he achieved his belt without Tyson Fury. He had the belt long before he just fought Tyson Fury over the weekend. He had a belt, you know, because he fought Stavern for the belt. For the WBC, his only strap. You know, subsequently, if you go down the chronological order, every single belt that Anthony Joshua has, right? Every belt that he has. Block Rodolfo Rios. You know, he playing games. I'm not playing games. Block Rodolfo Rios. Not timeout, block them. You know, I don't have time for the man fans. Anyway, Anthony Joshua, every single belt he has is some way connected to Tyson Fury. Fact. Who want to go, you know, who want to go in the hot seat right now? Tell me I'm lying. Kill shot. I will not fail. Tell me that AJ has, name one belt AJ has that didn't some way pass through the hands of Tyson Fury. I'll wait. Name one belt. Tom Rogers. Okay, name the belt. Name the belt Anthony Joshua has that didn't pass through the hands of AJ. You have one response, and we already know you're wasting time. Good luck. LOL. The IBF. He got that because Tyson Fury got stripped of the IBF. So you're a fucking liar. They stripped him because Klitschko had a rematch clause, and they stripped him 2 weeks after he won the belt. So you're incorrect. If that's an L, put your L's up. Tyson Fury beat Klitschko and he was the IBF champion. You don't know shit. You don't know boxing. You know, you got to understand who's the king of the jungle, man. You ain't the king of the jungle. You don't know enough. He talking about the IBF. And like, listen, I'm not in no mood to play. You really don't want to even talk about the IBF, really. You know what I'm saying? Because he beat Charles Martin for the IBF. And Charles Martin, if you really break, I'm telling you what it is. Who did Charles Martin ever fight prior to Joshua? You know, look at how he even got the belt. Charles Martin got a belt from you know, I'm not going to say a technicality, I think, you know, but the fight, the guy twisted up his knee and couldn't continue. So we didn't even have a traditional outcome. No one got knocked out. It didn't, you know, he got a unanimous decision. It didn't even go full rounds. You guys, I'm not playing no games. See, Deontay Wilder's not the only one with the alias. You got Ego, and then you got Ego Veli. Right now, you're dealing with Ego Veli. I'm not playing none of the nonsense. If you with the nonsense, you're not trying to talk boxing, get the fuck up out of here, or my shooters will get you up out of here. It's that simple. Anyway, the IBF also passed through the hands of Tyson Fury. He was unjustly, and I talked about it at the time when it was happening. You know, why would you strip Tyson Fury and make the belt available for Charles Martin and Glaskov as opposed to letting him keep the belt and rematch the former champion who just lost? That's why Tyson Fury went into this depression, because he said it was a witch hunt. Block Chukandov. Block that Wakanda ass name right now. Block him. In Wagu. Block him. We go. Oh, we having a party. We having a party. Block his ass. We not playing no games. Anyway, this is why Tyson Fury felt that he was being ostracized in a witch hunt, because he beats Klitschko and barely got any credit for it. People were saying it was boring, which, the fight wasn't the most action-packed, but you still got to respect it. I know the fight wasn't that much action-packed, but you still got to respect someone dethroning another person. And for his trouble, the IBF stripped him 2 weeks after, 2-3 weeks or whatever it was after he beat Klitschko. So yeah, that's a big fuck you. You beat Klitschko. No one's beat him in almost 10 years, so a decade-long reign after his brother retired, perfected his style using his size and his jab and his power and stuff. And then Tyson Fury finally beats him, mixes things up, and then they strip him. So the IBF also went through Tyson Fury. He beat Klitschko and he was the IBF champion. They stripped him immediately, which is stupid, because Kell Brook had the IBF and the motherfuckers fighting Golovkin and, getting medical extensions. And so basically, me and Mitch Chocolate Brown, why didn't you skip Kell Brook? Why didn't you let Errol Spence, who was dying to get an opportunity, man down, DeSoto, Texas, man down. Why did Errol Spence, Kell Brook hold on to the IBF so long? He was fighting fucking Frankie Gavin, Frankie Beverly and Mays, JoJo Dan, Casey and JoJo, all these motherfuckers. Why did he get to hold on to the belt so long without having to face Errol Spence? He's fighting Golovkin, somehow middleweight, which made no sense, but a money grab. What y'all talking about, man? Y'all can't fuck with me. So, 50 Shades of Ego, block him. It's that simple. So Tyson Fury, I understand why he felt persecuted by the media and fans. Nobody gave him credit, but now he's getting his credit for being a good fighter, which I like to see, because I fuck with you, Tyson Fury. So, that is what it is. Every belt that Joshua has is a direct result of Tyson Fury and his poor choices, doing cocaine, a little nose candy or whatever he was doing. You know what I mean? Yeah, that motherfucker was fighting Frankie, Beverly, and Mays, Casey, and JoJo. All my life, I pray for someone like you. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Fighting JoJo Dan. Man, get him out of here. JoJo Dan. I'd rather see him fight that Dan from Instagram, the one that be dancing. Dan is the man, and the Dan do the dance, Dan. And the one that be dancing and shit, man. Rock with it, rock with it, rock with it. Fury sing like Ego. Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. Stream King, Ego Valley, hitting y'all with that kill shot. Hold on 1 second. Just give me a second. I'll be ready to go. I'm TB Ego. Not playing no games with y'all dudes. Oh, we got heat for this episode. Y'all getting that Ego Valley. Y'all getting that Ego Valley. That's what the game needs. So let me deliver, man. Let me work my magic. Let me deliver. The competition shiver. We like dominoes the way we deliver. Let's get it, man. I can't wait, and I promise you. A lot of bullshit going on, a lot of fake shit going on in boxing. But leave it to your boy. We gonna clean this up. and I will. The baptism is near. Just give me a quick moment. I'm just finalizing something. And we back. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Hold on. Actually, give me 1 second before we start. I told y'all shooters. I'm going to have to start appointing new shooters. I'm not playing games. Block Tom Rogers. Get him out of here. I promise you, I'm not playing no games. We got to we taking this straight to the bank. He was already supposed to be blocked earlier. If the shooters ain't pulling the trigger when the calls come out, then I got to get some more shooters because I got to get this message out. I got to talk about this stuff, and I don't have a chance to police. A lot of times it's jovial, fun, and games and stuff. We not playing no games right now. This new media, this Ego Valley, you getting a whole different breed right now. We're not playing. We talking real boxing. So if you ain't about that and you talking this little kitty bullshit and fuck you ego, okay, we got something for you. So let's talk about it. Earlier this year, Abel Sanchez, he made a statement. He said black fighters fight in a style that's unpleasing, therefore they don't sell. Meanwhile, his fighter, Gennady Golovkin, fights with a style that he perfected with Golovkin called Mexican style. I told y'all from the jump, I don't believe in Mexican style. I study this sport. I respect this sport. There's a lot of great Mexican fighters, legends, leyenda, and a lot of champions and stuff. But there's no one way of that they fought. Juan Manuel Marquez doesn't fight like Orlando Salido. Abner Mares doesn't necessarily fight like Mikey Garcia, and they're in the same gym. You get what I'm saying? So there ain't no one way to this shit. So in no way am I trying to offend anybody or the Mexican population. I didn't come up with the term. I don't believe in it. However, Abel Sanchez made a statement about black fighters, and he believes in it. According to him, that's why Joe Joyce was just at the press conference talking about, they say I'm the UK Mexican or something. They're keeping this stereotype going, this gimmick. Now the reason I brought that up is because the bullshit you see, the double standards that you see in this fucking game called boxing, right? Deontay Wilder, is he the most precise, accurate, fundamentally sound? No, I think we can all agree that. I don't even think that he has ever said that he is the most straight up and down textbook guy. But that's, it suits him. Wilder is an appropriate last name, and it suits him. This is what he does. One thing he does have over his opponents is he could be rounds behind and level you, and he has equalizing power. Some people get billed as huge punchers, but then when they start fighting the upper echelon of competition, that punching power doesn't look as impressive, or the knockouts cease. Wilder is still hurting guys at all levels. Luis King Kong Ortiz has 350 plus amateur fights, way better southpaw technical boxer, and we've seen that he lost that fight. Tyson Fury is bigger, outweighed Wilder. On the conference call, Wilder admitted the day of the fight, the night of the fight, they did the unofficial weigh-in. He said he came in at 209 pounds. A lot of you guys want to hate, but that is actually incredible. And that just goes to show you that some people are blessed with certain things. Like my sister, she can sing. I can't sing. I don't, I can't, I can't hold a tune, tone deaf. Certain people, but I have certain things. I could rap, I could do, I'm tall, there's certain things that I was blessed with. Everybody's blessed with something. That goes to show you that Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder has true power. Anybody's weighing 209, that's like cruiserweights. I know cruiserweights, know them personally, and they weigh more than that on fight night, So for a motherfucker to be weighing 209 to 212 and hurting someone that bad, that in itself deserves praise. Now, I'm not taking away props from Tyson Fury. He boxed his ass off. He came back from a lot and showed up and did a lot, But I'm seeing that people aren't spreading the love, spreading the joy. Yeah, he said he came in at 209. That's insane. There's nobody that's really because you look at it. Derek Chisora fought Tyson Fury twice. Derek Chisora, he looks like a heavyweight, like kind of stout. Probably 6'2.5", 6'3", maybe. He's probably weighing 250-ish, you know. Dillian White, these guys look, you know, Wilder look like a ball player, like he look like a basketball, like he'll dunk on your ass, posterize your ass, and he weighing 209. That's crazy. That's crazy. AJ, he has a lot of power, but he also looks. That's why Wilder said, "I'd rather be the part than to look the part." You know, AJ looked like, you know, big cock diesel motherfucker. He look, you know, The Rock's spotting partner or something. He looked the part. He definitely has power, but he also looks, you know, if you just see him, a lot of people attribute power to physique, and it really has no correlation, you know, but that's impressive. He's coming in lighter than Mike Tyson. You know, Mike Tyson was 5'10", or is 5'10", or whatever. And then Wilder's doing this at 6'7", you know, with the skinny legs that y'all like to bring up. But anyway, back to this Mexican style. Let me, you know, let your boy Ego Valley tie this all together for you. The reason I'm bringing this up is because we know Wilder, his strengths and his weaknesses. Anybody that's surprised at the outcome of this fight in terms of how it played out, you don't know shit about boxing. Tyson Fury's big. He uses his frame, good movement. He can box. That's always been his MO. Wilder has always been the smaller guy. He has always been the guy who's usually at the upper echelon, the bigger names that he's fought, the less calculated, methodical, textbook boxer. He's always been that. He's always been that. So, you know, this fight really played out exactly how I thought it would play out in terms of the stylistic matchup. I never slept on Tyson Fury. It was you motherfuckers in this comment section, the Eddie Hearns and different people. Eddie Hearn, y'all was the one not having no faith in Tyson Fury. And the disrespect is this. You got a person like me who kept it real from start to finish, and then they try to flip it on me like I was the one that don't want to see Tyson Fury prevail. What part of the game is that? Meanwhile, these motherfuckers was actually hating on Tyson Fury, saying, "Oh yeah, look at him. He's not the same. This is not the Klitschko Fury. Look at the ticket sales. You know, he's not the same fighter. 3 years out the ring, and Francisco Pianeta doesn't really." You never heard me excessively talk about any of those things, if talk about him at all, because I respect Tyson Fury and I know he's a person. I even compare myself to Tyson Fury. I told you, Tyson Fury likes to be challenged. You usually get the best Tyson Fury when he's up against it, you know. And now these motherfuckers coming out like out the woodwork and shit, like The Indian in the Cupboard. Y'all remember that book back in the day, The Indian in the Cupboard? These motherfuckers coming out the woodwork like, yeah, oh yeah, you fucking white, you hate Fury. What? Where'd this come from? You know, just fake shit, just real fake. We don't do the fake shit. Another fake shit. Let's talk about double standard. I told you getting a whole different breed today. You getting Ego Valley. We straight to the bank with this, you know. And I promise you, this check ain't gonna bounce. You can cash this check. Take it to the bank and cash it. Everything I'm saying, I believe in. You can cash this check. Now, listen, Deontay Wilder, like I said, the fight played out. It's no mystery. The only people who may be surprised are casuals who don't know the fuck, you know, this is your first time watching Wilder. You don't really know both people, but they fought like they always do, you know, for the most part. You know, maybe Tyson Fury being as good as he is amplified some of Wilder's flaws because Tyson Fury, because it's the best versus the best. Versus Gerald Washington is a good fighter, but he didn't have the experience of a Tyson Fury. He was never a champion type of shit, you know? So at the end of the day, he didn't have, you know, he couldn't put it all the way around. Tyson Fury is a lineal champion. He beat the man that beat the man, you know? Or he was the guy that beat the man. So he just comes with a different package than other fighters. Pause. Now, let's get to the double standards. This is how I know a lot of people in this game is fake. Smash the like button. It's because when Abel made these comments about Mexican style and people like Gennady Golovkin, you know, they let a ton of foreigners come, and I mean people foreign who weren't born on U.S. soil. They let a ton of foreigners come to America, you know, set up shop, open up gyms, go to a gym, and make a name for themselves in America. I have no problem with that. You know, America's been built on businesses, foreign business, and, you know, people who migrate or immigrant, you know, I'm not Donald Trump. I don't care about that. But what I do care about is when they don't respect the people who were born and raised here that represented us in the U.S., right? Now, the double standard is this. You got a foreigner like Gennady Golovkin. He come to America and everyone just take him in with open arms because he claims Mexican style. Because he claims, and the networks claim that he's the boogeyman, right? Meanwhile, Wilder is out here stretching people, you know? Stretching people. Still throwing punches when he's dog-ass tired. According to him, broken arm or broken hand before the training camp, right? You know, it's like coffee, good to the last drop. He's not going down without a fight. You're going to have to take him up out of there. Now, all of a sudden, they don't like that shit. See, they don't like that. They don't like black fighters, winning and doing that. But let Golovkin, Golovkin don't even fight Mexican style. You seen what happened in the Canelo fight. Canelo showed him a real Mexican style. Walked his ass down. But Wilder, like I said, people focus on the flaws, but they don't say nothing about other people. Like, why? Okay, if we're talking real boxing, why y'all like Ruslan Provodnikov from Russia, Siberia, or wherever he's from? He's a flawed fighter. He's one-dimensional. Hey, block hench mofo. We not playing no games. Shooters, clap. Listen, when I call the orders, I need to see heads bust. Thank you. I'm not playing no games because what we talking about is I'm so sincere. Let them play the games. Once again, how come Ruslan Provodnikov gets embraced? Why they embrace Ruslan Provodnikov? Ruslan's a killer. He don't have as many knockouts per fight. He didn't knock out Mauricio Herrera. He hurt Chris Algieri, didn't knock him out. He didn't knock out Lucas Matisse, but hurt him. He didn't knock out Tim Bradley, who y'all say is feather-fisted. Wilder knocked out everybody but two men, and then one of them he knocked out when it came around the second time. So what you talking about? How's Provodnikov more of a killer? See, y'all don't know shit about boxing, and I'm exposing that, and I'm proving it, and I'm showing y'all the double standard. I bleed for this. This ain't a movie, dog. This ain't no Vinny Pazienza. I really bleed for this. This is what I rep. I'm here to bring boxing justice, new media. Answer the question. Yeah, Bradley's a good fighter, but that's literally not the point. My point is, why is Ruslan Provodnikov embraced? He's a flawed fighter. Why are these other, Salido, he's wild. Maidana, there's a lot of guys that are wild. But when it comes to the dark-skinned dude, 6'7", big mouth, country Bama, with the vibranium, now everyone likes the pure boxer. What about Floyd? You could slice this up so many different ways. So, okay, let's get off the aggressive guys. Let's get off the punchers. We'll give them a little bit of a rest. Because Igor Veli said so. We'll give the punchers a rest. Tyson Fury, he outboxed the fuck out of Wilder. Fine, that's cool. So when Floyd outboxed the fuck out of people and he does it without getting knocked down 1, 2, 3, 4 times, right? Why don't y'all show him the same love? Instead, y'all motherfuckers call him a runner. Y'all talk about, Zab Judah made his glove touch. Okay, well, Deontay Wilder made Tyson Fury whole ass touch. Pause. His whole ass touched the mat. What you talking about? See, this is the ugly truth they don't want to talk about. They don't want to tell you about this, but I will. You know why? Because I can. And at the end of the day, I know my essence. I know what I've been put on this earth for, and I could talk to y'all, and I could be real with it, and I could look myself in the mirror. That's all I care about. I don't care about all these comments saying, Ego, you suck, and you little bitch, and all that. That's cool. Come tell me I'm a bitch to my face, and then, that's all we got to talk about. There's nothing to really talk about. I don't care about that. As long as I can sleep well at night because I look at the person in the mirror, and when I like what I see in the reflection, not on no cocky shit, like, some suave debonair shit. I'm just talking about I like, I can sit, it sits well with me. Then I'm good. So anyway, there are people like, now everyone like masterclass boxing performance. That wasn't in my opinion, that's not a masterclass. Erislandy Lara paints you a picture where once he gets going, he gets to 60, you ain't catching him. Floyd Mayweather, once he gets to, 60 miles per hour, you ain't catching him. Tyson Fury got hurt late after he was like, clearly beating Deontay Wilder in the mid rounds. So I can't really, somebody coming back from the graveyard, I can't list that as a masterclass boxer. I've never seen Floyd virtually get knocked out and then come to, and then I called it a masterclass. So this is what I'm talking about, the double standard. HBO boxing, they're nefarious for this. Floyd Mayweather on the network, and oh, why didn't you go for the knockout, Floyd? Okay, why didn't Tyson Fury go for the knockout? He a big man. He outweighing Wilder. Y'all don't want to talk about this stuff. This motherfucker Wilder is 209. Why didn't Tyson Fury knock him out? Why didn't he get any knockdowns? Why y'all like boxers all of a sudden? The complexion for the fucking protection. And then see, this how I know what I'm saying is true, because Floyd Mayweather was the Deontay Wilder, but he's more technical. So he is, what I mean is he is the Wilder. He's the smaller guy. Floyd is the smaller guy fighting Canelo, fighting Victor Ortiz, fighting Marcos Maidana, fighting De La Hoya, fighting Miguel Cotto at 54. He's fighting the bigger guys. Imagine if Floyd was the bigger guy and, that's not what it is. Floyd is the guy who's the undersized guy having to outbox him. Tyson Fury is the bigger guy having to outbox the smaller guy that outweighs him 45, that he outweighs 45 to 50 pounds. But they don't want to acknowledge this because it's the double standard and they don't like what it implies. It's like if you say somebody just keeps it so real and they went into your house, open the cupboard, and they seen something, and they're not one of the people that bite their tongue. They're like, man, you got cockroaches in here. You think the person wants to hear about that? Block rude boy. You think someone wants to hear about they got cockroaches in their cupboard? No, they don't. That's how racists are. They don't want to be told that they're racist, and they don't want to have to, because then that forces them to deal with it and admit that it's them. They want the problem to be everybody else. Nobody wants you to come in their house and then you see cockroaches and be like, hey, you got roaches. Hey, bro, ego, you got roaches all in here. Exactly. It makes them uncomfortable. And I want to make them uncomfortable. They live in denial. Exactly. And there's a lot of coons out here. A lot of people coon and YouTube land and writers and stuff, and they'll coon. They feel like Tyson Fury, it's they go with what's okay to say, and that's the problem with Black America. They've, like, with slavery and different things, they try to de-emasculate the black man, in terms of how do you say it? Just make you feel like, basically make you feel guilty. Make you feel, it's always that house niggas. That's what I'm saying, that Samuel L. Jackson Django shit. They wanted to make you feel guilty. So if you're black and then you didn't think Tyson Fury won, or you thought it was a draw, then they want to, they want you to feel like they're gonna hit you with so much venom, vitriol, and it's gonna come at you so ravenous that their goal is to break you. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. So what a lot of black males do is they don't like that type of pressure. They don't like somebody coming in. I like pressure. I like hate because I'm prepared for it. I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. If I believe in my heart, if I believe in my heart what I'm saying, then it's irrelevant what the next man or woman, dog, cat, boy or girl thinks. But with some people, it breaks them. They're like, oh fuck, I don't want to be the only person that is looking at it objectively. Everyone says the white guy won, so I'm just gonna say it, And I could tell by the commentary, motherfuckers talking about, Andre Ward and Floyd. Y'all didn't give a shit about Andre Ward or Floyd Mayweather during their careers. Now all of a sudden you respect their opinion. So what about Ward's opinion when he said Kovalev, he's a bully that don't like to get bullied? What about when Ward said he won the fight and Kovalev is a poor sport? And then y'all was saying he hit him in the dick and son of groin and son of judges and all this shit. You know, why didn't you care about Andre Ward's opinion then? You know, because it's only when it suits your fucking agenda. You know, Floyd Mayweather, he has a 21, 22 year pro career. He said 1,000 different things. They only pop up. And this is how they, you know, divide and conquer, I guess, is they'll try to use it against you. Use prominent, like I'm from the Bay. Andre Ward's from the Bay. Andre Ward's my dude. Shout out to him. But the thing is, I'm my own person. Me and Dre don't have to agree on everything. I respect him as a fighter. You know, I respect him as a man. I respect him as a family man. You know, that's the reality of it. We're not going to agree. He might have thought Canelo beat Erislandy Lara. But I'm so real and so comfortable in my own skin that I could say, hey, I had Erislandy Lara winning, you know? But they try to divide and conquer. They're trying to turn me like I'm going to say something bad about Dre because he has a different opinion. That's his opinion. I don't have nothing bad to say about him. Paulie Malignaggi, you know? That's their opinion. But this is called Boxingego. It's not called, you know, Boxing Malignaggi. So I'm giving you my perspective, what I seen. Period. You know. But this is how they do. These are the tactics. They want to make it just like how we make the racists uncomfortable when we talk about the double standard. They want to make the coons uncomfortable. You know, they want it to be so uncomfortable for you to speak the truth. You know, so my channel, they be like, I'll be the race baiting channel or whatever dumb name. But then why they keep coming back? If I'm nothing but a propaganda machine, why you keep coming back? You guys see it. Why they building 16, 19 accounts? Why they following my coverage? Why they talking about me and the next person? That's how I know what I'm doing. And what I do, like Tupac said, that's why I know what I'm doing. Because what I'm doing, I'm destroying them. I'm destroying them. That's why it's so raw to see a young skinny nigga battling lions. That's why it's so raw to see, you know, because I'm not backing down. Y'all can put all, you know, sticks and stones might break my bones type shit. Stab me, shoot me. It don't matter, bro. I'm going off of what I feel, what I see. You know, all these little comments, this is the most biased stuff. That's great. Then don't watch me. You know, talking about what Floyd said. That's great. If he felt that, he also said Robert Guerrero beat Danny Garcia. So that's another thing I disagree. He also said all lives matter, you know, but they only use it when it's convenient, you know, because they're trying to use it against you. Bernard Hopkins says a lot, you know, a lot of, in my opinion, coonish things when he's on wax doing commentary. So because he said it, it's legend. But then when B-Hop says that Triple G can't fuck with his record, then y'all don't care about B-Hop's opinion. You're like, oh, well, that's bullshit, and who did B-Hop really beat? That's how I know. The racists can't fool me. They can't fool me. They only use it when it's convenient. Like I said, if Floyd Mayweather's opinion is so valuable to them, then when Floyd Mayweather said that Gennady Golovkin, he ain't all that, you know, he's straight up and down, he's solid, but there ain't no special effect, then why weren't you loving that? But then when Floyd said all lives matter, when Floyd said Tyson Fury was robbed, when Floyd Mayweather said that Andre Ward lost to Kovalev, and Virgil Hunter, I need me a fighter that has fought before. Virgil Hunter's not no good trainer, you know? Now all of a sudden they want to come up with Floyd's opinion. I know the games, man. I'm like 40 minutes out from Oakland, home of the Black Panthers and revolutionary shit. You know, Huey P. Newton, like a lot of people been here, you know. They had the Oscar Grant marches and stuff. Like, you're not going to pull the wool, like, over my eyes. You're using it when it's fucking convenient. You don't care if Floyd said Canelo, Floyd, like, look at it. Just to prove my point. I already know what I'm saying is true, but I'm just proving it because I can. Floyd Mayweather just recently said some shit about De La Hoya and Canelo. They said he was hating on Canelo's DAZN deal. So why? I thought you liked Floyd Mayweather's opinion so much. He said, I'm Floyd Money Mayweather. I set the trends. Well, that's cool. He got a DAZN deal, and me, I get that in one fight. Well, he's getting in 5 years, I get in one fight. Fact. You look at his Pacquiao fights, what he's getting in several years. Floyd made that in one night with Pacquiao, and Pacquiao and McGregor, he get that in 1-2 nights. So why didn't you agree with Floyd when he said that? But because Floyd agrees with your narrative about Tyson Fury, now all of a sudden, Maurice Green, block him. Oh my gosh, my shooters is just on point. The shooters is on point. Now all of a sudden, Floyd Mayweather's opinion is the one that they love. You see what I'm saying? They only do it when it fits their narrative. They will use you and abuse you until you're no good with them. And this is the thing. It's sad to see black people do this. You know why? Because you have to have a backbone in this game, and they don't give a fuck about you. Like Tupac said, they don't give a fuck about us. The true racists really, they use you as a vessel. It's just like, it's like one of them alien movies, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers or The Faculty. The body snatcher, the alien life form, The Thing with Kurt Russell, one of my favorite. It's just trying to get into the body. Like, watch The Thing. That's a good movie with Kurt Russell. The Thing is inhabiting the guy, but to get his body, they have to kill the guy. He don't give a fuck. The alien didn't give a fuck about the guy whose body he was going to have to inhabit to pose as him, right? Or the girl, because he had to kill him. The alien had to kill to become the host and the puppeteer of the person. He had to kill the person, so they were a victim. That's how the racists are. You know what I'm saying? That's how the racists are. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck. They just happy that you agreeing. So as long as you a good boy, like Golovkin say, then they'll keep showing you some level of dignity. But if you go against the grain and say what I'm saying here or whatever, then it's an all-out war. Name calling, all this stuff. It's funny, none of y'all approach that type of stuff when I'm at the fights, but whatever. I'm not no big bad wolf. I don't go looking for an issue, but it's just funny. Block Mark Davis. Listen, unless you're going to denounce what I'm saying, then you getting blocked. So when you make those slick comments, make sure you're coming with facts showing me what I'm saying is false. Otherwise, you getting clapped the fuck up. I'm not playing no games. I swear. I put that on anything. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what happened to my channel after this. That's how I believe in it. That's how much I believe in what I'm saying. I know it. I know y'all can't prove me wrong with what I'm saying. I know it makes people uncomfortable. Okay, come on, Ego. Let's get back to some boxing. This is boxing, but this is also life. And we talking about it. If you don't like that, then there's 1,000 other boxing channels. They're not talking about race. Go to one of them, because I am. That's how I know. See, this is what I'm saying. That's what I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them because I keep talking about double standards and certain things integrated. It's not every video, but some videos as it fits, and this Wilder Fury is a prime example of it fitting, and I talk about it and they keep coming back. Andy Hernandez, block him. Like I said, we having a block party. I could do this all day. My shooters got my back. It's cool. We not playing 0 games. You save that for ego. This ain't ego right now. This is ego Veli. Anyway, back to this Wilder stuff. It was a good fight, man. It was a real good fight. It's a shame that people are turning it into all this extra shit. And, I really have a lot of respect for Tyson Fury. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, some people are so ignorant. I could say this stuff all day and they don't care. They don't care. What have I said bad about Tyson Fury this whole time? I ain't disrespected that man. I gave him nothing but props. Told you it was a great fight. I'm not letting y'all ruin my night. You feel what I'm saying? But they act like I'm anti-Fury for some reason. I had more faith in Fury before the fight than you did. How does that work? How did that work? You know what I'm saying? But listen to what Abel Sanchez said, and that's another example. Abel Sanchez said earlier this year, and y'all allowed it. He said earlier this year, blacks fighting a style that's unpleasing. We can't say Wilder's style is unpleasing. And there's a slew of other people like Swift Jared Hurd. I watched his fight with Edeslani Lara. I covered that as media. And his fight on this card against Jason Wellborn. He wasn't fighting boring. But see, this is the problem. This is it's like, I don't even know the word for it. This is what they do. Jared Hurd is not the most technically sound, but he uses what works for him. He's tall, he's big, he likes to scrap, he likes to throw a lot of punches, he likes the battle of attrition, he can take a good shot. He does what works for him. They don't like it when it's coming from a minority in general, specifically a black person. Ruslan Provodnikov got no fucking defense. No defense, B. None. Zero. But he has all these people that just love watching him in America. Love to watch. I like watching Ruslan. But I like watching, I don't care where you're from. I like to watch everything. You know, I don't have no bias. Jared Hurd has more skill to me than Ruslan Provodnikov. But they're not raving about how Jared Hurd is the best, you know, the best thing out. He's throwing 100 punches around. He walking you down. They talking about how he's getting hit on the ropes too much. I don't like that. What about when Ruslan's getting hit? He always get hit. Why you like it then? That's what we need answers. You know? You could even flip the reverse. Like I said, you look at Wilder, he's the same. Now you hate technical. I mean, now you're craving the technical fighter. That's why it's a catch-22 out this motherfucker. Wilder's not technical. We know this. If you watch 6 Wilder fights, you will know he's not the most technical guy in the room. But he does what works for him. Now all of a sudden people don't like that. They like skill sets. They like boxing ability. That's what they like. But when Floyd Mayweather gave you that in a supreme package, and when he was younger, he was offensive. So, you know, through a storied career, 22 years, he's giving you a little bit of everything. Sometimes he's aggressive. Sometimes, you know, he's perfected his style where now he doesn't have to throw too many punches. Then why didn't you like the pure boxer then? When Floyd's showing you it. When Andre Ward's showing you different shit. Edeslani Lara, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Why you didn't like it then? You know, but Tyson Fury boxes his ass off. Make no mistake about it. And that's not a black or white thing. That's a fact thing. He was boxing his ass off. You know, and I'm sure, and he, you know, all these fighters, all of them have admired black fighters. All of them. I'm talking about of the past. Ask Canelo who his favorite fighters are. He said Muhammad Ali, Oscar De La Hoya, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., and I think he said somebody else. You know, ask all these other. Lomachenko, his favorite fighter is Roy Jones Jr. They want to be like us. I know it hurts, though. I know it hurts. Tyson Fury, same thing. He keeps talking about how he's this generation's Ali. You know? Let's get it, man. Yeah, man. So it is what it is. And that's what people fear. The racists. And this is not to everybody because not everyone's racist. But there are people in boxing. And you get to see that. Because it's mano y mano. Or woman versus woman. You know, so you get to see it. Like, just listen to the commentary shit. Y'all want to play dumb. This is why Wilder snapped. Like, you know what I'm talking about when I say this stuff? You know. You can't tell me if you watch boxing 5+ years, you can't tell me you've never been in a chat room, a forum, and never seen nothing that was inappropriate as it pertained to the fight. And it was like way off the mark talking about, oh, fucking black people are all the same, or, you know, this or that, or Mexican or Puerto Rican, you know, something. You always see race involved. So stop playing dumb, man. I'm Ego Veli. Y'all can't fool me, you know. I was born that night, not last night. You're not fucking with me. I feel like Cassidy in his prime. You're not fucking with me, dog. It's whatever. You can bet whatever. You're not fucking with me. You see, he flabbergasted. You're not fucking with me. I promise you. I'm dead serious, man. Anyway, now all of a sudden people hate the Mexican style or the aggressive style, or, you know, Wilder gave it his all. He looked sloppy in spots for sure. We all seen that. But it's also based on who he's with. He's with the great fighter in Tyson Fury. But I thought y'all liked the action-packed style. I thought that's what you was fucking with. You know, when Golovkin's getting knockouts and pressing for knockout, that's what y'all like, right? See, it's funny. When Lomachenko does the twinkle toes, then that's what you like, conveniently. That's why complexion for the protection. Lomachenko does the twinkle toes. It's pure boxing. This is the greatest, you know. Floyd Mayweather gave you more of a career and did that and then some. And you didn't like it. You know, Tyson Fury boxed his ass off. Make no mistake about it. But, you know, so does Rigondeaux. But you don't like that. He boring. He a runner. You know, Terrence Crawford don't get the respect. They said he ran. They said he ran versus Victor Posto. What else does he got to do? He got to get a rocket launcher and blow his fucking head off? He knocked the man down 2-3 times. I was at the fight ringside. What does Crawford have to do to get y'all respect? He beat Jose Benavidez. They said it was his kneecaps or some shit. What they got to do? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. And if you don't, I'm going to help you see it. You know? Like I said, motherfuckers coming out the woodwork only using the black opinion against blacks. I'm going to say it again. Notice how these racist motherfuckers only use the black opinion. It only means something when they can divide and conquer. The black opinion only matters when you're using it against blacks. It's that simple. You don't give a fuck what Floyd Mayweather is talking about unless he's going against what you perceive blacks. You know, oh, only blacks think Wilder had a draw or won, so now you want to use his opinion. Now his opinion matters. Floyd says a million things. He's a celebrity. You know, he said he was going to fight Tenshin Nasukawa. And you said he was cherry picking the bum. Get him the fuck off the stage. Retire. You suck. You know, y'all were throwing rotten tomatoes and shit. He said Canelo ain't doing it like me. He don't make what I make. I make what he making in 5 years in a night. Now you don't care about Floyd Mayweather. It's funny. It's funny how this shit, I know it hurts. It's like putting a stick of margarine in a microwave and then putting 2 minutes on that bitch and then hitting start. I know you wanted to stay solid, but it's not. It's going to melt, and there's nothing you could do about it. And that's how I'm destroying y'all. Put a stick of margarine in the microwave and hit 2 minutes and then hit start. No matter, you can keep watching it, it's going to melt, just like your arguments. I'm coming. Death Row East. Believe in that. New media. I'm not playing. Y'all really think this is a game? This is not a game. This is what I do. I represent us, the boxing community. If you're not a real boxing fan, get the fuck out the move, bitch. Get out the way. I'm doing this for boxing. I don't care if I'm hated. I don't care if I'm respected. You know, but they gonna respect it. Trust me. You know, because I see motherfuckers who do the, you know, subliminal shit and all that, mention me and they copy me. So I know they respect it because you wouldn't be watching me. You wouldn't be copying me, you know. But, you know, it's crazy. Wilder, give him credit for what he deserves credit. Was he looking silly in spot? Yes. He was in there with a bigger guy, outweighed him, an accomplished guy. Y'all say, wow, like, why is that expectation for that black man through the roof? But y'all say he ain't fought nobody. Why are you surprised then? You say he had 40 fights, 40 bums, and Tyson Fury beat Klitschko. Wilder never fought Klitschko. That's what y'all said. Now all of a sudden, you know, the expectations for what Wilder was supposed to do. Tyson Fury's younger. He was bigger. He had, you know, the Klitschko name. Y'all said Wilder had the shit resume. He's taller. It looked like he had a long reach. You know, he's confident. He also had a undefeated record. You know, Wilder's weighing 209 on fight night. He said Tyson Fury was 260. You know, and they don't want to give a shred of credit. Like, it's just all, you know, the outboxing parts. That's cool. He was getting outboxed. You know, I don't think anyone's denying that. But, you know, ease up on it. And I told y'all, and here's another point that I know y'all can't combat because I'm Ego Veli. Who did better versus Tyson Fury? Vladimir Klitschko, the accomplished guy who started boxing when he was a kid, because I have pictures, I think it was in the Muscle and Fitness magazine that I got with both Klitschkos on it, right? And he has a gold medal, or that guy from a small place in Alabama that got a bronze medal that started boxing late. Who did better versus Tyson Fury? You know, I never seen Klitschko get reamed like this. And Klitschko was closer to Tyson Fury's weight. He was weighing like 250. Wilder weighing like 209. You know Wilder did better than Klitschko. But people they have so much hate and venom in their heart. They can't even cop to that. It's just all negative. You know Deontay Wilder did. And this is the sloppy guy. This is the guy who's not technically gifted. He's the one doing it. How come the Olympian, the gold medal, look like how he looked versus Tyson Fury? He hadn't lost in 10 years. You gonna let Tyson Fury take your belts like that? We know what time it is. I know it hurts. Like I said, it's like putting a stick of margarine in the microwave, expecting it to stay solid and survive. It's not going to happen. The arguments, they too official. Yeah, Wilder started boxing late and Klitschko didn't, and he still looked like trash versus Tyson Fury. And he's muscle bound, you know, big legs and big arms, and he's, you know, an inch shorter than Deontay Wilder, but weighing 252, 254-ish, somewhere in there. But your standard for the Black Channel, you know, Deontay Wilder's just through the roof. Why is it through the roof for the guy y'all said has a bum-ass resume? See, this is how I know what I'm saying is true. The guy that fought 40 bums, which is what they say, the guy who started boxing late, the guy who's weighing 209, right? The guy who's Windmill Wilder, the guy with chicken legs, right? Why are your expectations for him higher than Klitschko, who comes from a fight family, who's 6'6", muscle bound, hadn't lost in 10 years, was the champion until he fought Tyson Fury? You know, man, we hitting y'all with too much sauce. Oh, it don't recognize me with the glasses on. My face unlocked shit. You know, that's what I'm saying. These double standards is crazy. They know what I'm saying is true. So, see, my shooter's giving you that work now. I don't even know why I'm on this track. I'm going to let my shooters and the outlaws ride on you. My shooter, J-Dog, says, so Klitschko was over the hill when Fury fought him, but y'all claim that is AJ's biggest win. Which one is it? See, that's what I'm saying. You can't fuck with new media. We too tight. We tight like virgins. It's the reality of it. You can't have it both ways. Okay, Klitschko is 40 and, you know, or maybe 39, whatever. Right? 39 when he fought Tyson Fury-ish. So he was over the hill. Cool. But then why is that Anthony Joshua, how does he have a legendary resume in 22 fights based off of that? You know? Why do y'all want to see 41-year-old, 42-year-old Mayweather fight against Canelo at 160 if age and being 40 plus ain't the ticket? Why y'all want to see Mayweather fight Golovkin? Complexion for the protection. You can't fuck with us. Me, J-Dog, we man, y'all getting demolished. J-Dog hit y'all. He hit y'all with one. You know? I'm gonna just start naming it. When y'all get dropped like this, he hit y'all with that chloroform. Y'all, oh shit, and just passed out because y'all don't know. Y'all don't even know how to deal with this. We hitting y'all with that triangle offense. Yeah, same thing they did with Cotto. Mayweather beats him, even though he moved up and is a smaller guy. He was damaged good, Cotto. He hadn't been the same since Antonio Margarito. Well, guess what? I was born ready. Canelo Alvarez didn't fight Cotto for another few years, and then the fight did almost $1 million. And people gave credit for Canelo for him beating that version of Cotto, who had lost not only to Floyd, but immediately after lost to Austin Trout. So how does Canelo get credit for beating and Canelo looked huge next to Cotto. Mayweather didn't look huge next to Cotto. Cotto was the bigger man. They're about the same height, but Cotto massier, you know? But this is what they do. This is what the racists do. Canelo gets all the credit in the world for beating Cotto, but Floyd beat him at a time a couple years before he was past it. Okay. You know, Klitschko versus Tyson Fury, you know, when I make a point, that's because Klitschko was old. Okay, then who the fuck did Joshua fight? Because he fought him 18 months after that loss. Oh my God. Like I said, these motherfuckers only come out. Fuck these coons and Uncle Toms, and then fuck the racists that, you know, they come out only when they want to use whatever they think the black viewpoint is, you know. That's the only time they use a black fighter, when they're trying to use it against black people. Like, let's say some black guy comes out and says Errol Spence is going to get destroyed by Mikey Garcia. Then all of a sudden these motherfuckers just emerge from somewhere like, oh yeah, fucking Randy Watson, sexual chocolate. He said Errol Spence, he said he's no match. He sucks and Mikey's going to destroy him. Now you, sexual chocolate, everybody. Sexual chocolate. Now y'all care because Randy Watson said, man, nobody give a fuck about what Randy Watson talking about. You know what I'm saying? What y'all talking about, blood? The fuck? Sexual chocolate, everybody. Sexual chocolate. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Like, because Randy Watson said Tyson Fury won. Then now I gotta, you know, fucking, let's call Louis Farrakhan. Like, get the fuck up out of here, man. Y'all ain't fucking with me, man. It's whatever. You can bet whatever, dog. I promise you. These dudes just be. That's the only time. They don't care about what Mike Tyson say unless he's saying something. Yeah, Mike did the interview talking about, I feel, you know, Deontay, he's uncoordinated and he's fighting guys that are pudgy and he's pudgy. Now you want to quote Tyson. You know, but when Tyson was like, come and say that to my face, you punk ass white boy. You know, and he's saying outrageous stuff that is offensive to, you know, racist people or, you know, or not to racist, but to different races. Like when he said, come and say that to my face, you punk ass white boy. You're offended by that. But so why don't you love when Tyson Fury? Why don't you be like, oh, this is just Tyson. This is how he acts. These dudes be fake, man. They be faking the funk. They only want to utilize and pull quote and all that bullshit when it's perceived, you know, going against and it supports their agenda. Me, like these dudes be, man, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. If Mike Tyson is like, yeah, then Deontay, he's fighting Spilky, and then he's, you know, Cut told me I can't fight no guys like Spilky. I believe because, and Cut told me that I can't fight pudgy guys, but Deontay Wilder, he fought 40 guys. I'm like, who are these guys? Who are the guys that Wilder, who is he fighting? You know, and now you want to, you know, reference. See, I reference anybody's quote. If, say, you know, I don't care. I don't pick a side. I just give you the news. They get mad at me for giving y'all the news. You feel me? Wilder said his hand or arm or butt cheek or whatever the fuck was broke. I did a video about it. They said, fuck you, Wilder, and fuck you, Ego. Why is it fuck me? I didn't even give an opinion in the video. And I did an Ego quick hits just telling you what Wilder said, read a quote. They said, fuck Ego. Why is it fuck me? He said he had a broken arm. I'm just telling you the news, you know? So, you know, we can't be deterred by that. Shout out to Big Time. We got to get to this money, man. It's too much money out here. See, I talk the talk and then get paid on top of that. That's why they mad. Cause I don't hold back. I speak my mind. They know they can't denounce what I'm saying. And then we get paid on top of that. These motherfuckers be cooning and don't get paid. Like that's a sad life. Listen, my dude Big Time just dropped $15 like on the gang. He just dropped $15. That's a sad life. You cooning for these folk. You know what I'm saying? You up here cooning for these folk and then motherfuckers who speak their mind and, you know, keep it professional and talk real boxing and, you know, call the bullshit when we see the bullshit out here getting super chats and getting paid. You know, and these that's what I told y'all. When you cooning, you don't have an actual fan base. You know, because your own community, if you black and then, you know, you're purposely, people see it, you know, you're purposely going against the grain. Every time it's something negative about a black person, you're always on the opposing side, no matter if it makes sense or whatever. It's not just if you're black, you automatically have to agree with someone. Like OJ Simpson, like he motherfucker's guilty. Nobody black is just has to be like, man, I'm riding with OJ. He didn't kill them. No, motherfucker, he killed him. You know, you got to be reasonable. But anyway, these motherfuckers be cooning and don't get no pay from it. What are you getting from it? I speak my mind and get paid. Crazy. So what are you really gaining? And that's what I'm saying. When you cooning, when you Uncle Tom, you know, and trust me, Uncle Tom and coon, it don't have to just be black. There's Mexican people that be cooning, and Uncle Tom, I seen someone that there was like, this Mexican dude, he's like, yeah, I agree with Trump. He was even trying to talk super proper. I agree with Mr. Trump. We can't have these taco trucks on every corner. Or he was like, we can't have these immigrants. We got to build a wall because we'll have a taco truck on every corner. Like, who says that? Fucking tacos are delicious. You're stupid, bro. What Mexican dude you ever know complains about the amount of taco trucks? Like, this is just stupid, bro. So it's not even a black thing. You could be from a different culture. You know, when you're purposefully going against your own community just to appease other. If somebody did something like, you know, I'm not saying like, man, free Lamar and them. He ain't even do nothing, bruh. And he really, you know, shot 6 people in the head. You know, that's what it is. I'm not saying just because he's whatever race you gotta fuck with him. You know, man, free Lamar, bruh. Free Lamar. We're not saying that. But when you purposefully just going against the grain to try to say what you think, to cater and pander to the racists, to say what you think they want you to say, that's something different. You on a different level. But you're not getting paid because the racists ain't gonna pay you. So you have nobody, you know? How you go? The racists don't even like you. Remember when Chris Tucker was like, when Jackie Chan was like, why would they not want my help? And Chris Tucker was like, because they don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you. I don't care. I'm here for the girl. The girl don't like you. Nobody likes you. That's how it is with the racists. You motherfuckers be trying to cater to racist people. Okay, hold on. Dude said I embarrassed myself. All right, how did I embarrass myself? I'll give you opportunity to speak. Don't block him yet. C. Benji. I swear I ain't losing to a motherfucker named after a dog. Anyway, Benji. Come here, boy. Come here, feller. Oh, bro, I was about to go off on you. You talking about I embarrassed myself. Oh, you're talking about the coons? Oh, okay. Y'all bet, man, I'm on fire. Y'all better, like, announce who was directed at, because I'm taking it. Yeah, I'm taking the tech. I'm taking the foul. Shout out to Big Time, $15 super chat. Can't let the homie keep spitting these facts without showing support. Salute, champ, the Stream King. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, that's what happens when you pander. Listen, you know, and see, the crazy thing is, if you black in America and you support a black athlete, black fighter, then it's all types of homoerotic, homosexual jokes and dick riding and about stroking and sucking and sitting on someone's lap and, you know, fanboyism and, you know, oh, you love Wilder, you want to fucking do, you know, just all this weirdo stuff, right? But nobody does that to any other race that I've ever seen. Like, if you're Mexican and you still rocking with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., They'll let you run. You could be from head to motherfucking toe with Chavez gear. You know, fantastico. You could have the headband. You could have a Mexican flag in your hand. You could have a Chavez team shirt and tracksuit. And people are just like, all right, that's cool. He likes, he likes Julio Cesar Chavez. You know, you could be from Argentina and have the blue, the little sky blue shirt with a Maidana, fake gloves and like war paint. All that's good. All that's good. You say, oh, I think the fight was a draw with Wilder, or Floyd Mayweather is the best boxer of this generation. Fuck you. You sucking Floyd's dick. What? But if you from Ukraine and you like Vasily Lomachenko, you're not sucking no dick. It's just you only sucking dick for black fighters. Come on, bro. You say something positive about Andre Ward, or, hey, I don't know. It was a close fight, but I think Ward beat Kobe. You sucking that Ward dick. What? Really, bro? Because when you're a minority, they don't want you to have no opinion. Especially you black. They don't want you to have they don't want your opinion to count. It's like a felon trying to vote. They don't want that to count. What y'all talking about? If a Mexican fighter loses and a Mexican support him, he's delusion too. See, you missing the point, bro. Let's say Julio Cesar Chavez, he was supposed to fight on the Wilder Fury card, but he didn't even hit his medicals up, so they took him off the card. But let's say he still happened to be on the card against Angulo. That's a horrible fight to begin with, so I'm glad it got canceled. But second of all, let's say it happened. If somebody was head to toe with that is not like affiliated with the team officially, but he's just a fan of the Chavez name, and somebody had a headband, a t-shirt, a Mexican flag in their hand, do you think they would get harassed for that, for their representing of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.? Be real with yourself. Do you think people would just be like, oh, you like Chavez? I'm not saying one or two people. I'm talking about by and large. Like if a lot of people seen them. I see people wearing t-shirts. It say Mexicans for Golovkin. Right? What if someone said blacks for Wilder? How would that go over? Because you're grouping that in ethnicity and then saying, hey, we're of this ethnicity and national origin, and this is who we repping for. So what if someone had a blacks for Wilder shirt? What would people say? What would they say? Blacks for Edislandi Lara. What would they say? Now, I'm not talking about reasonable people. I'm just saying, do you think there would be, if someone said blacks for Luis King Kong Ortiz? You don't think there would be no hate? Come on, man. I told you, they flabbergasted. Look, they always want to play these little pussy ass games. Mike Mitchell, that goes to you. Mexican is not a race. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. What is it? Since you know so much about geography, what is Mexican? You know what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's hear. He's National Geographic. What is Mexican to you? Let's hear it. Define it. I told you I'll get in this work today, man. Y'all could get this fucking work. They always want to, pussyfoot around the issue. You probably part of the problem, because the only people who would have a problem with what I'm saying are people who know it's true and don't want to admit it. Talking about, oh, Mexican is not a race. Like, okay, what is it? You tell me. It's an ethnicity. Okay. So do you know what I'm talking about? So if somebody whose roots originate in Mexico, Mr. Ethnicity, right? And they had a Julio Cesar Chavez from head to toe, do you think anybody would, give him a hard time, say anything? If it said Mexicans for Chavez, who's going to be angry? Who? Mr. Ethnicity? You just speaking your opinion. No, I'm not. You speaking your opinion. I'm at these fights. I go to the fight. I've seen this. How you know what my opinion is? How you know what I've seen? How many girls I slept with? You see, you don't know this type of shit. You don't know me. What the fuck are you talking about? Where you at, Mr. Ethnicity? Mr. Ethnicity Mitchell. Where you at? You know what I'm talking about. That's why. That's why you dipped out. You take it forever. Mr. Ethnicity. You right. There is a bias. Relax. Exactly. So what was the point of you saying, oh, it's an ethnicity, it's not a race? Bro, you know what we're talking about. So why are you playing dumb? This is why Wilder snapped. Because y'all all know what I'm talking about. And y'all want to try to, find some kind of semantic or technicality. But you know what I'm talking about. And I don't even think I said Mexican was a race. But if Donald Trump says he's building a wall to prevent, and Mexico's paying for it, who's going to get offended? People who don't believe in that. But there's also going to be a lot of Hispanics who are offended because it affects them and their family directly. You know what I'm talking about, bro. So stop. And I'm telling you, this train ain't stopping. So unless you got something to combat what I'm saying and you don't understand it, then I'll help you understand it in the hot seat. But y'all playing with fire right now because you know what I'm saying is true. So unless you have an educated style, of argument that you can combat what I'm saying, then it's best that you probably don't put that, because you know what I'm talking about. We all know what I'm talking about. I'm at the fights. I see it. Mexicans for whoever, for Maidana. No one's tripping. If you had that, that's great. But what if it said blacks for Charlos? What would people say? What type of ridicule would they get for blacks for Charlo's outfit? Much respect. And on top of that, sometimes black people get ostracized for support, and they're not even supporting people, whoever you think they're supporting to that degree. Like, motherfuckers like Charlos, but I mean, are they going to the Lions Only website and wearing like Lions manes and all the hats and dad hats and shit, But then there'll be people who are actually fucking with Julio Cesar Chavez, let's say Mexican, and they're supporting Julio Cesar Chavez, and they're actually buying merchandise and, paying money to have his and Mexican flag and stuff like that. That's cool. If you prideful for where you come, then that's great. I'm a mixed race, so I'm proud of everything that I am. But let's keep that same acceptance universal. Mr. King Palmer, much respect, Ego, for all the work you putting in. Salute. Thank you. Shout out to Derek Kills, my dude. I got your Facebook message too. Shout out to the members. Thanks for talking about the issues mainstream media does not touch. They can't touch. You need people like me. Like Scarface said. You need people like me. But, I don't understand this. Why are people Wilder's getting so much flack and bullshit and stuff like that? He just said, I'll rematch him. I want to rematch him. Why wouldn't I? He was the one that got virtually knocked out and knocked down twice. So that's what I'm saying. Like Andre Ward, he said he didn't see Wilder taking the rematch because of the stylistic matchup. But I never seen that. And I told you that in my video. The reason I didn't see that is because Tyson Fury's, what can he do more? What can Tyson Fury do more? And I'm not, I don't want to turn this into some long conversation, but Tyson Fury boxed his ass off. What more can he do? He got up from a hellish knockdown. That's not going to keep happening. If if you keep getting hit with the right shot, you're not going to just keep getting up, So, it's a good rematch. Tyson Fury already boxed his ass off, so he's going to have to duplicate that again and stay in trouble with a guy who knows he can hurt the other guy. Wilder, he has a lot of room for improvement based on that performance. Shoot the jab more. Like, to me, Wilder looked better versus, overall, looked better versus Luis Ortiz, even though he had that bad 7th round, because his jab looked on point and stuff like that. His jab and all, he looked crispier, He can work on not missing so much, so he's not as tired. So, Wilder has a lot of that he can improve on. But it is crazy because people acting like this somehow gives Joshua clout. Joshua did none of this. Joshua said he wasn't even watching the fight. How is Joshua even, how is he even, he has nothing to do with the success or failure or the performance from either, no matter how you slice it. People are acting like Joshua out here won. People are like comparing, they're comparing fights that are stylistic. Wilder don't fight like Joshua, and Joshua don't fight like Tyson Fury. So Joshua has to be his own man and beat either guy. They fought to a draw. Anthony Joshua hasn't fought either one of them. And from what I've seen, both of them present enough of a dangerous challenge to Anthony Joshua. He's a good fighter, but Fury's big. He showed he could take a punch, and he showed he can frustrate you, because Wilder was frustrated in there. I never seen Wilder look that tired. Wilder's stamina looked real good versus Stavern in the 12 rounds that he went with him. Johan Duhapa, Wilder's eye looked all watery, but that knockout didn't come until the 11th round. Wilder looked a lot, he didn't look dog-ass tired like that. So Wilder's stamina, you got to give credit to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury made that gas tank, put that hole in the gas tank by making him work and miss excessively and incessantly. Wilder was missing them big swings and wild swings. They have to detonate and connect on the target. If not, that you zapping hella energy. Fury was in good shape. And see, this is, like I said, this is the fake part about you shape-shifting motherfuckers. These people were bashing the fight. They were saying that Tyson Fury is past it. It's not the Fury of old. He's out of shape still, even though he lost all this weight. This is what they were saying. And then when he puts on this performance, arguably beats Wilder to a lot of people, then now all of a sudden they come in like, told you so. You didn't tell me shit, because you didn't even trust in the man. Now all of a sudden you bold and Brody. Same thing with AJ. AJ, he could have been, this could have, like DMX has a song, and he's like, this could have been you. This could have been AJ. The fight might have got even bigger buzz because that was the initial fight people wanted. And it's two punchers. Tyson Fury's not necessarily considered to be the heavy-handed puncher that Wilder and Joshua are. So it's like Joshua coming out the woodworks now. He said before the fight he was going to bed. Wilder, he says he's sure of it that Wilder is going to beat Tyson Fury by knockout and stuff. And then now all of a sudden you're like, hey Fury, they doubted you. You doubted him too. Block J Blaze. We don't have to explain shit to you. Who are you? You sound like an informant. Block J Blaze. Get him gone. I'll buy another one. I told you we have a zero tolerance policy this episode because I can't keep stopping the train to address bullshit. So if you're not, commenting responsibly, then you are going to be a possible casualty in this chat. I don't have the patience for it right now. I'm just trying to I just want to talk this boxing talk. I'm open for real discussions. Okay, John X says, for the first time I feel you been biased. All right, based on what? You're in the hot seat. Watch how I do them. I told you this is not the version of ego you want in the hot seat, but enjoy that. So what did I say that was biased? No, it's cool. I got him. He's in the hot seat. What did I say that was biased? We about to have a baptism right now. Let's hear him explain it. If it's something silly, you getting blocked off top. Shooters, lock and load. What'd I say? You can't say Fury won't get up anymore after what he sowed. What are you talking about, bro? I thought you're supposed to be telling me that I was biased. How am I biased? Strike one. Bro, you got one more opportunity. What did I say that was biased? Tell me what I said. You just said a statement. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. So what is the bias? Get to that part where I'm biased. Show some respect when he got up. All right, I'm going to give you one last opportunity, bro. You're just mulling around, just wasting time. What did I say that was biased? Block him. I don't got time for it. That's 3 strikes, bro. Thank you for playing. I keep asking what I said was biased. You said show some respect. He got heart. When didn't I show respect? When did I say Tyson Fury was heartless? These dudes. The Stream King. I know it hurts. I told you it's like putting a stick of margarine in the microwave and then hitting it on 2 minutes. You know what's gonna happen to that stick of margarine. You know. We making butter, baby. I'm so frustrated we making that butter. Oh man. These boys ain't fucking with it. But anyway, I really don't see how people can't respect what both men did. And 2, I can't see how people aren't giving a little bit more credit to Wilder. Like, even if you had him losing, like the motherfucker, he just said, I'll give you a rematch. Ego just put on the title the other day that Fury was a hero. What the fuck is this dude on? That's what I'm saying. These cats is on their menstrual cycle. It's too emotional for me right now. They have selective hearing or whatever. Come here. You fucking hate Tyson Fury. There's only one, you motherfucker. You shit house. And what are you talking about, bro? They trying to flip it like I had something against Tyson Fury. I showed Tyson Fury. I showed him more credit and respect than a lot of yous. A lot of yous wasn't saying anything positive about Tyson Fury. I wasn't bagging on the fight. You never heard me say like, oh, this is a shit fight. And, because I know what Tyson Fury can do. I watched him. I watched the Derek Chisora. All these new kids on the block, Donnie Wahlberg ass boxing fans. That's the crazy. Boxing always has. Every time we get a big fight, all these experts. Oh yeah, Manny Pacquiao really won versus Floyd. If you watch it in 60 frames per second, watch it in slow motion and double the frame rate. Like, man, get the fuck up out of here. Pacquiao lost in all frame rates. Fuck you talking about, bro. They be trying to do some yeah. I mean, if you get an etch a sketch and then you double the frame rate by the quagmire, like, bro, what you talking about? Pacquiao lost. End of story. I'm not doing all that. I'm just saying, download it, then take the USB flash drive to IMAX and watch it on a big screen with IMAX THX. Like, I'm not doing all that. Pacquiao lost. What's next? These motherfuckers talking that dumb shit. Oh, open the aperture on your camera, then you'll see that Manny Pacquiao's shoulder really was hurt. I'm not doing all that. I watch boxing my whole life in regular motion, motherfucker. Why am I going to start watching boxing all of a sudden in slow motion? Fuck you mean? It's fucking GoPro ass. Man, get the fuck up out of here. So you watching a 36-minute fight, that shit going to be an hour fucking around in slow motion. I'm not doing that. Well, I'm just saying, if you double the frame rate, the double frame rate, and bring a laptop to Chipotle, you'll see that Manny Pacquiao. Nope. Not gonna do it. Major songwriter, what up? $2 super chat. Gang gang. I speak the truth and get paid. Shout out to Anthony. Do you think Fury had a good coach? I'm sorry if you already answered this. I don't know. I gotta watch it because I don't even know what his coach was saying. I was at the fight, so I don't know. I mean, like, no disrespect to Davison, but I don't know what he was even saying because I'm in the venue. So the rematch or replay, I think, is December 8th. Shout out to CVP Junior, $2 super chat. How boxing in a good space we lit. I agree, man. Boxing in a good space. You know, I talk about these issues. I'm not mad at you know, because a lot of this stuff has been going on. I'm just, you know, exposing it, and then we keep pushing. A lot of good stuff in boxing, though, for sure. Wilder would have for sure lost if he didn't get 2 drops. If he didn't drop him twice, he would have lost for sure. That's, you know, no question. Because that, like, you have to string together his rounds, and then the 2 knockdowns definitely saved him. You know, I think everyone can agree to that. You know, if you had it a draw or Wilder winning, he needed both. Not one knockdown, he needed both. Because Tyson Fury was getting busy in the middle rounds. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I keep it so transparent. I'm like Scotch tape. I'm keeping it that transparent. I'm telling you exactly what I feel in my heart. You know, people want to try to turn this into, you know, like I said, some turf war and some bullshit. You know, I respect Tyson Fury. I'm going to keep saying the same thing. You know, some of y'all motherfuckers are turncoat. You Benedict Arnold ass fans and shit. Fair weather ass fans. You know, y'all motherfuckers is flexible. Van Damme with it and doing the splits and shit. All of a sudden you like Fury, but you was calling him Fat Boy and Tubby and all this. 1 Tubby, 2 Tubby. You know, now all of a sudden he a legend in the game. These dudes like chancletas. That's flip flops. Fucking chancla ass fans. They some sandals, flip flops. All they do is flip flop, man. Fuck all y'all. And fuck you coons too. Death Row East. Flip flopping ass fans. Back and forth like Aaliyah and shit. Back, forth and forth. Oh, let me see it go back, forth. These dudes. And then to try to make me out to be the bad guy, I've been keeping it a buck on my channel. Ego, I think that reason Wilder had a horrible fight is because he focused on Joshua. You know, I don't think it was Joshua per se, but I think, like, I hate even talking because you say one word, excuses. I do think the moment, you know, and what it represent, Wilder was over anxious. You get what I'm saying? He was just so anxious to try to put on and, like, you know, with the everything that Radio Raheem to this day and all that, just all of that energy, and it came out like how it came out, and then, you know, Tyson Fury was on point, looked sharp, and, you know, I just think the moment, you know, he was just thinking about everything. Like, he knows the Joshua fight was riding on this. He talked hella shit, and I will baptize you and all this stuff. So, yeah, I definitely think he got, instead of focus on the game plan, you know, he got a little carried away. Focus on, like, it's like he wanted, like, to save humanity with it, or, you know what I'm saying? But Tyson Fury showed up, he wasn't trying to lay down, like, so he wasn't just going to give you nothing. You know, but I think that till this day he actually had more to do with it. You know, the motherfucker was trying to put on for the culture and shit. On pay-per-view, first time on pay-per-view, he was like, man, I want to make this a night to be remembered. You know, and he just got a little bit reckless and shit. Because like I said, I think he looked better in every fight. You know, Bermane Stavern 2, obviously he looked better. Bermane Stavern 1, he looked better. Gerald Washington, he looked better. Spilka, he looked better. You know, Johan Duhaupas. This is probably, you know, his toughest performance, his worst performance. You know, if you look at totality, I mean, what's the worst performance? But like I said, I think 2 knockdowns made it a draw-ish type of fight for real. You know, and see, the thing that's pissing me off about these judges, man, these judges, if they don't have the fight scored so wide, it wouldn't be all of this. But the fact is, they're not only are they giving it to a guy that maybe some people didn't think won, but they're giving it to him super wide, so that's why it's making it look like it's fixed. Because I understand that argument. Wilder, like even me, I'm saying that it was a draw-ish type of fight. Whatever the UK judge or whatever, they scored it like he won hella round. Like he didn't even need the knockdowns to win according to that scorecard. That's bogus. That's bogus because it was definitely a closer fight than that. You know, and it's just like Canelo Lara, 117 to 111. Really? Levon Martinez? Really? You know, Canelo versus Golovkin. Canelo got hella. Canelo versus Mayweather, a draw. Really, CJ Ross? Canelo versus Triple G won. Like, really? You gave Canelo hella rounds? 118 to 110 or whatever? Come on. It's not just that you gave Canelo the fight. It's that you gave him 10 rounds in a 12-rounder. That's bullshit. Listen, I don't know if you guys, what grade you're in or what. I keep saying the same thing. I am not going to score individual rounds because I watched the fight live and I have yet to watch it again. I told you I'm not watching it on YouTube. They're doing a replay followed by the epilogue. I have Showtime, so I'm going to wait and watch it. You guys will know after I watch it. You guys keep telling me what round. I don't know, motherfucker. I'm on planes and uploading videos for you guys. I don't know. I'm just going off of what I seen when I was there in mental notes, like scoring it round by round, which I'm pretty good at. You know, I'm watching all this boxing. You guys keep asking the same question. It's like asking when the rematch is. It's too premature for that. I told you. I will watch the fight again. I'm not above, like, you know, my scorecard might change. You know, maybe I'm like, see what everyone see. It's different when you're there live. You gotta keep asking the same time. I don't know what rounds. I want to say round. First of all, I didn't have Fury winning the first 8. That's a fact. I think rounds 1 and 2 definitely could have went to Wilder. I got to revisit 3 and 4. Obviously 9 and 12 were knockout or knockdown rounds. But just building that in my head, that's draw-ish. Because I didn't have Tyson Fury winning round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Some people did. I didn't see all that. Because the first couple rounds were like really filler rounds where both people were jockeying for position. Wilder wasn't looking bad. He started looking bad. So again, I don't know what y'all watched or what. See, look, someone just said they gave Wilder the first 3 rounds. So do the math. If you gave him the first 3 rounds and he won round 9 and 12, then how many rounds is that? That's 5 rounds with 2 of the 5 being 10-8s apiece. Duke said LOL, but you not showing your scorecard. You talking about LOL, but let's watch the fight with you. Well, honestly, what was Tyson Fury doing in the first 4 rounds that was so marvelous? He was moving and shit like that. That's what I remember. He opened up, and that's when he started getting busy. And that was in the midway point. I think people are just judging by different things. Like hate for a fighter, who they wanted to win, the Cinderella fairy tale ending, But you have to really analyze some of them early rounds. Yeah, you're an idiot. He said 12 wasn't a 10-8 round. Fury came back. Bro, if you get hurt that fucking bad where you arguably could have gotten counted out, and because you hurt a guy who was punched, who probably punched himself out, or I don't even know if he hurt Wilder, but, you landed some good stinging shots, that's a 10-8 round. Come on, bro. You're trying to say that's a 10-9 round? Tyson Fury didn't do that much in that, because the knockdown was from like 221 to 210 or whatever. So you mean to tell me after that point, and then keep in mind, after 210, Jack Reese allowed the fight to continue. And I know Wilder hit Tyson Fury with a huge hook, and he stayed up and kind of went into the ropes. So Tyson Fury had to recover from that little onslaught. So you mean to tell me basically in a Tyson Fury, after losing all of that portion of a 12 round, see, this is why people are doing the most, because they don't know how to fucking score. You can't just look at the time frames. Wilder from the 3 minute mark to the 2 minute mark, and then probably then some, he was winning. Plus he had a brutal, like unprecedented knockout Undertaker shit. Where the guy comes back and gets, long count, whatever. And you want to tell me you gave Tyson Fury that round? Because a 10-9 round means you gave him. Block that dude. I don't even know I'm arguing with you. Block him. Because that's just pure stupidity. Block him. What's his name? Hold on. See, that's what I'm saying. People just go off what someone else. Hey, shooters, block him. For real. Get him out of here. Wilder catch the hate because he black, no other reason. Shout out to Arnold for the $10 super chat. Wilder catch hate because clutch all the hate because he black, no other reason. He wasn't. If he wasn't, people would say they love his brawler style. He has heart. We got movies and statues of dudes who are getting good at getting beat. Pff, preach. Talk to him. Oh my God, Eagles Army is killing y'all. That's what I'm saying. Fucking Raging Bull. That motherfucker guy, Jake LaMotta. That's his specialty. Getting it whooped and shit. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Balboa. Hey, Mick, I got that. They love it then. These racists love it when it's that. The Italian Stallion, Drago. Yeah, it's all good when Rocky. Let me tell you something you already know, kid. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbow. It's a me and Hey, my Rocky voice is a little bit on point, I must say. I thought I was Rocky for a minute. Hold on. Y'all want me to do it again? Hold on. Me. Listen. Let me tell you something you already know, kid. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a mean and cruel place, and it'll beat you there if you let it. Nothing is gonna hit as hard as that. Hey, they say I'm the king of impressions. But hey, I need to do a skit with Jay Farrell, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the king of impressions too. I got the voice, the man with the golden voice. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbow. He don't know how to use the 3 seashells. See, I know a lot of these impressions came from Drago. Shout out to Swerve King, $1 super chat. Gang. From an admiration of these guys. I grew up watching Stallone movies. He don't know how to use the 3 seashells. And Tango and Cash. Okay, let's do it. That movie is hard. What y'all talking about? Egos Denzel is pretty good. Yeah, okay. They say I can't even do it right now. Y'all tripping. Yeah, okay. Tyson Fury, he came back from the dead. They say he's the Undertaker. Oh, yeah. Deontay Wilder, he definitely tried to take him under. Yeah, Wilder tried to. They say he's the Undertaker. Wilder definitely tried to take him under. Yeah, shout out to Recreational Things. Shout out to Drago with the $2. Drago! I don't want to be screaming. Wake my neighbor, my window's open. Anyway, that's a stream. Man, I started off as Eagle Valley. Now y'all got me doing impersonations and shit. Man, Tango and Cash is that shit. I love Kurt Russell. He's dope too. Big Trouble in Little China is one of my favorite movies, for the record. What y'all gonna buy me for Christmas? Buy me some Blu-rays. King of New York's classic. I like Christopher Walken too. You see, your father, he'd be damned if he hadn't watch. Christopher Walken got that funny ass voice in Pulp Fiction. You see, the goddamn Guinea Goose, they say your father, he had the watch. The dogs weren't eating sirloin. King of New York's dope though. Frank White. Why didn't you come to see me? Who wanted to see you in the cage, man? Christopher Walken was a beast in that movie. He said, nothing goes down unless I'm involved. Yeah, let's get it. Hey, yeah. Hey, listen. I ain't heard nobody talking about this Lomachenko. The Top Rank putting ads on my videos. Shout out to Top Rank for them ads, you know. I need that AdSense. You dig. Lomachenko's fighting this weekend. Y'all know that, right? I ain't heard nobody. Nothing goes down unless I'm involved. I ain't heard nobody talking about this Lomachenko fight. But y'all talking about Wilder Fury ticket sales, and that shit was lit. Okay. Doting Eagle gift card to Sam Slaughter. I don't even know what that is, bro. Yeah. And finally, he be Bruce Dickinson. He puts his pants on. Let's need more cowbell. He puts his pants on just like I do. I'm dead. You better come to my funeral. Y'all tripping. Fucking doing impression eulogies and shit. Let me tell y'all something you already know. This man, nothing goes down. You see, I forgot about the fight. Anyway, Stream King signing out. I got some announcements coming soon. I'm working. Let the boy cook. Let the boy cook. You know, it's duck hunting season on you cowards too. You know, they don't want to give Wilder credit. Give that black man some credit. See, they hate when I say that. Give that black man some credit. See, look, they mad right now just hearing that. Oh, God damn it. The Black Channel. Why do they support anybody black? All they do is drink Kool-Aid in collard greens with ham hocks. Why do black people like watermelon so much? These racist motherfuckers be funny. No. Loma will win. I ain't heard nobody promoting that, talking about that. Yeah. Only black people think that Deontay Wilder actually won. Tyson Fury clearly beat him. Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom. Ha 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 ha, let him be mad. Why do black people like microwave foods? Processed food? Like what? They just be making up. It's funny hearing racist people talk because they just be saying whatever, bro. Why do black people love chicken and waffle? Why not eat them separate? It's not breakfast time. Hey, but Anthony Joshua will beat both of them. Bro, listen. Your name is Jeremy Box? That sounds horrible. What the fuck is Jeremy Box, bro? Jeremy? Why do you spell your shit like that, bro? Hey, Geronimo, or whatever your name is. Jeremy. I ain't never seen it spelled like that. Bro, how are you giving Joshua credit for something he didn't do? They got exposed. Bro, you just exposed yourself, bro. Jeremy. Germs. I'm gonna call you Germs. Cause you spread nothing but germs and cooties. You the cootie king. Cootie cat. That's your new name. You say it like Jeremy. Are you black? Because black people be trying to get creative with the names and shit. I'm going to call you Eric with a Q. Like, bro, you don't have to do all that. Your parents, why they spell it like that? Is there a certain meaning to that spelling? I never seen Jeremy spelled like that. Oh, okay. See, I told you, black people trying to get creative with the way they spell the name. I'm Jeremy with a fucking pi sign. Like, why'd you put that? How's that equal? How's that pi sign? You don't even know pi. Oh my God. Anyway, you keep talking about Anthony Joshua, Jeremy or whatever, right? He didn't fight either guy, so how you gonna give him credit when he don't fight like either guy? What they did was what they did, fighting each other. That doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? That's like, because Mayweather beat Maidana twice. Broner beat. That's not what happened. Like, you can't give Broner credit. See, and this is, y'all be playing these games, but y'all, again, you be selective with it. Nobody gave Floyd Mayweather credit when Juan Manuel Marquez knocked out Pacquiao. Nobody said, oh, look, Floyd knocked out Pacquiao too. So how you giving Joshua credit? Jeremy. How you giving him credit? That's like giving Mayweather credit because Marquez knocked out Pacquiao. That don't have nothing to do with Floyd. I already used this example. It's like me when I worked at Lowe's. If my coworker Paul gets a $2 raise, I didn't get a $2 raise. So Joshua hasn't proved that he hasn't proven that he can beat either guy because he didn't fight either guy. He fought Povetkin. Fact. So how you gonna just assume neither guy, Wilder nor Tyson Fury, fight like Joshua? So how you just gonna automatically give him credit for it? Someone said, "Do you even know what boxing is, Jeremy?" Hey, Eagles Army riding on you. See what happens when you say crazy shit? Eagles Army be smashing on y'all. Y'all like this? I look Soviet. I look cool with this, huh? Especially if I have to catch me a shot. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'll be so disappointed and discouraged if Joshua fight Dillian White, Derek Chisora next or some shit. And Joshua's team talking about wild card. Nobody want to see you fight Andre Ward or Klitschko 1 or 2. Like, fight somebody active. Those are 3: Ward, Klitschko, Vitaly, and Vladimir Klitschko, all retired guys who maybe come back. Why? Oh, I don't want to see Joshua fight guys who've been inactive. Like, literally inactive, like not fighting. Like in the Creed movie and Contender and Politics and I don't know what Vladdy's doing. Man, if he fights Klitschko, that's weak. I'll watch it. I'm a boxing fan. I'll watch it, but I don't think that does him any favors. Especially if he wins, Because if he wins, it'd be like you already knocked him out anyway. But see, Matchroom kind of got to get away with that, So how is it so hard for Matchroom to make Amir Khan versus Kell Brook? Yet they can keep making these recycled Derek Chisora, Dillian White 2. Dillian White, AJ 2. Vladimir Klitschko, AJ 2. What's up with these rematches? Anyway, I'm out. Holla at the kid. Just give you something to think about. Peace.